Hi everybody, my name is Lydia Launcella and I will be your LAI 350 Introduction to Education instructor. Welcome to the course. I'm super excited to be here. This is my first time teaching an online course, not my first time teaching in academia, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to go on this learning journey with you. So briefly, a little bit about me. You can learn more about me on my profile in Schoology. But I am a PhD student here at the University of Buffalo. I'm fully online. I actually live in Georgia, so I'm a fully online student, so I'm familiar with the online environment. And I'm in the Curriculum Instruction and the Science of Learning department. I'm about 1 year away from earning my PhD. Woohoo! I have 4 kids, so I stay really busy besides that. And during the fall semester, I work full-time at Kansas State University in their first year in transition studies program. So I work with first-year students and helping them transition into college. So higher education and education in general are right in my wheelhouse. I have a lot of knowledge about it, but I also am very excited to learn from you and what your perspectives are on education. So before I do anything else, what I want to do is introduce you to the course. So go over the syllabus and some important things that you need to be aware of, and take a quick look at Schoology so you can go ahead and get started for week 1. So let's take a look. Once you log into Schoology, your account will look pretty similar to this. This is the instructor mode, so it might look a little bit different, but you can find your syllabus here. So go ahead and click on this document, and it'll bring you right to the syllabus. So this is a 4-hour credit course, which means there's a little bit of a higher workload than a regular course, but don't be too scared. It's going to be fun. I really encourage creativity in my students, and I like to see multimodal videos, creative productions of your assignments. So I hope we can have fun with this course. We need to take it seriously, but also have fun with it at the same time. So you'll find my contact information. When you email me, please make sure that you do include your name and the course number, and then also let me know what your issue is. I'm very good about getting back on emails, usually within less than an hour, unless the hours are, after 9 o'clock at night, in between, 9 to 7 in the morning. But other than that, I'm really good about getting back with you in a fairly quick turnaround. Okay, so I'm not going to go over the entire syllabus. That's definitely your responsibility. But a few things I want to point out to you is that you are required to do an educational observation in this course in order to pass this course. It counts for 35% of your grade. So don't get too scared about that now. We'll discuss that, but you will be doing an on-site observation. So you'll either be inside a school or some other educational setting conducting an observation, so you get an idea of what education looks like. So let's scroll down to the course objectives. So for this course, we're going to be discussing a lot about what education looks like in contemporary society. And some of the topics that we'll discuss is how you kind of fit in to education, and how to reflect on some of the issues that we see in education right now. And then finally, we're going to try to understand our identities as either educators or someone who's involved in education. And even if you're not involved in education, where might your place be in education? How does that relate back to you? So those are the course objectives. Let's scroll down now to course assignments and grading policy. This can be found on page 4 of your syllabus. A few things I want to point out. We do have 5 major assignments in this course. You'll see the learning theories infographic. This, I believe, digital poem, a 7-minute lesson, our educational observation and reflection paper, and a final presentation. So these assignments, there might be multiple steps for this assignment, like your final presentation. You might have multiple steps that you have to complete. So time management is going to be your best friend for this course. So make sure that you are planning your time well when completing these assignments. In addition to the 5 major assignments, you also have discussion board post participation. So if you've never taken an online class before, it is really important for you to participate on the discussion board. That's how I assess your learning. That's how we start our conversation about education, and how I get to know you guys and what are your opinions, what are your views, and what have you learned from the readings. So take these seriously. But some weeks we might do something a little more fun with it, but I still expect you to take it seriously since this is our main way of communicating in the course. Okay, let's scroll down to page 12. Well, before that, if you look starting on page 6, you'll find a breakdown of the assignments. So for example, this is what I'm expecting for you to do for your weekly discussion post. So there's, if you click on the link here, you'll find an example of some exemplary posts. And I've listed your due date. So the course will work that by Sundays at 11:59 p.m. you should write your initial post for that week, and then respond by Tuesday at 11:59 of the following week. So I'll explain that in just a minute. For your other assignments, if you click on these links, you'll find the rubric, you'll find more information about the assignment. So make sure you're following all these hyperlinks, okay? Let's scroll down to page 12 now, where you'll find your class schedule. This is where you're going to find your readings and your assignment list of your assignments, okay? So let's take a look at week 1. You'll see week 1 starts on January 28th and it ends on the 3rd. So if you have a discussion board post for that week, you will post it by the end of that week, by that Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And then you will do your follow-up post by Tuesday of that following week. So let's take a look. Your first reading response post is due on February 10th. So that's a Sunday. And then you will respond to your peers' post by that Tuesday following the 10th. So that would be on the 12th. Okay? So here you'll find the topics, what will we be discussing each week. So week 1, we'll be talking about what is education and learning. So we have our readings listed here. All of your readings are hyperlinked into your syllabus, so you don't need an additional text for this course. And I've also added some videos into our readings to kind of mix it up a little bit, make it more fun, and give us a little bit different perspective on education. And then you'll find on the right-hand column all of the assignments for that week. So for example, we talked about reading response 1, and you'll start thinking about narrowing down your educational observation during week 2. For week 1, you should have already signed up to Schoology, and if you're watching your video, congratulations, you're already there. And you should read my profile, upload a picture or an avatar of yourself if you're not comfortable uploading a picture. And also you'll go to Socrative and complete a quick survey. Kind of gives me some background information about where you are in terms of your studies, your education, what do you think about education, and so forth. So it's just a quick 5-question survey I'd like for you to complete before week 2. That would be great. Again, I talked about time management. So let's take a look at week 6, where you have multiple assignments due. So you'll have a reading response number 5. You have an additional assignment where you have to submit your sources for your final project. So again, make sure that you're managing your time well and you're planning ahead of time. Okay, I'm going to take you back to the main page briefly just to take a look at reading response 1. So here is where you'll do your discussion post. So all of your assignments are listed on the main page. So you respond to this prompt and then submit, and then you'll be done. So if there's any questions, if it's your first time in an online course and you're not really sure how to get started, or you have any other concerns, please feel free to reach out to me through email, and I'm more than willing to help you out there. But I hope I made it as easy and convenient for you as possible. And like I said before, I'm really excited to go on this journey with you and get to know all of you. So that's it for week 1. I will be checking back in at the end of the week or by the beginning of week 2. All right, guys, take care.